Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today with a different look, and of course this is going to be a wig review, and this unit is by RPGShow. Now before I start going on about how I like this wig, let me actually just get into the specifications. This is actually the Ashanti inspired wig. I will post a link below so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Now the title on this unit is Cls024-s. That is a very interesting title. The hair length is 16 inches. The hair color is the same exact color as what's in the picture. Texture is Yaki. The lace color is a light brown. The cap size is a 1. The cap construction is a cap 3 glueless lace cap. And that is all the specifications on the wig itself. Now, upon getting every RPG show, it comes in the standard RPG show box, which is this like so. Inside of the box you have your unit, of course, but further inside you have your instructions, very detailed, tells you exactly how to care for your unit, all of that. Then you actually see your wig inside of this I guess plastic bag, and then inside of that there is the mesh which holds the wig, and then of course you have your unit. You also have this standard RPG show brush, which is a paddle brush for your unit, and of course to get you started you have a mesh wig cap as well. So now that that's out of the way, let's actually get on to the initial review and how I feel about this unit. Now when I first got the unit, I will say that I was a little skeptical because I was like, I'm not sure. Usually when I get a wig I just throw it on and you know that's just it, not any type of alterations to it. But after actually playing with it, you know, doing some cutting and layering, all of that, everything did start to work out. Now one thing that I did notice with this wig is that it seemed like when you actually did, you know, brush it out, one side was a little bit longer than the other, so I did have to make some alterations as far as the cut goes. I'll stand so you guys can see it. This is basically how the hair looks. It's very, very nice, and as you guys can see, it's very shiny, and then it has like a dark root kind of effect to it up here, and then it goes into a very light ombre type of effect. But as you guys can see, the hair is very nice, and I did, you know, pretty much get everything in order with the cutting and the length and all of that. And of course the thing with RPG shows that I always love is that their ends are always like very, very nice. There's no split ends or anything like that. The ends are very, very healthy, and I really do appreciate that, especially with the unit being a you know, pretty much bleached unit where there was some color taking to it. So, and this is what it looks like on the side, just to give you guys a demonstration of that. That's how it looks in the back, and then I'll just turn around on this side. This is pretty much, hopefully you guys can see, this is what the hair looks like in the back, like so. If you guys are wondering what the 16 inches is like, this is what it basically looks like. And then the other side is basically the same, where, you know, it's a pretty nice size, and yeah, that's what it looks like. So, you know, a little flashy for you guys. So as you guys can see, the unit does have a lot of body, and one thing that I do notice about it is that it does straighten very, very nicely. As soon as I started to play with it and just straighten it with my flat iron, I was beginning to see the full potential of the wig, of course. As far as the trimming went, I did, like I said, it was a little longer on one side, so I did have to even it up. I didn't really make any alterations to the front. Usually, you know, once I get my wigs, especially straight ones, I do put layers in them and trim them on the side, but for some reason this one was just like, it was good. I didn't have any problems with it, and I didn't feel like I needed to put any layers because I felt like it just framed the face rather nicely. Now to further the alterations that I made to the wig, after flat ironing, I did notice that there were some flyaways at the top. I really tried my best to, you know, get some hairspray and just lay it down as far as possible, or as flat as possible I should say, but there are still a couple that are kind of apparent in the wig, but I guess you can't really, I don't think you guys can really see it from here, so I did try to fix that. As far as the parting goes, you can part this wig in any which way. I decided to wear this one straight down rather than having a side part, and I did do that little trick with the concealer, and from what I'm seeing, it actually looks really natural. Like usually I have an issue with trying to get my wigs look really natural in the front portion, but it does look good, and I left just a little bit of my, you know, like my edges and things like that out to the side. Of course, we're just playing with it. You can definitely play it up and make it look very natural and very, you know, flattering to your face and how you like to wear it. Now, as far as this hair goes, the density on it is, I would say it's a light density. It's not thick, or it's not too thick at all. It does look very nice when it's straightened, and it does look like it could be a thick wig, but it's actually very, very light. So I would say the density is light, and it's very, very airy and flowy. As you guys see, like you really don't need to do much to have it pretty much, you know, like flow in the wind. It's going with the wind fabulous, if you will. And yeah, I just really like that. So now on to shedding. When I was brushing the wig out initially, it did shed a little bit. It wasn't a whole lot, but the wig did shed, especially when you first get it, you know, you brush it out. It did have a couple of hairs, you know, here and there, but it wasn't too much to be concerned about. So, you know, I really did like that as well. So I really don't have anything else much to say about this wig other than I really do like it, and I like the coloring, and I like the, you know, length of it and everything about that. So if you guys are interested in seeing more about this wig, I'll definitely leave all of the specifications, where you can find it, and so on down below. And of course, I have to thank RPGShow for sharing it with me so that I can share it with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. So guys, let me know what you think of the wig, and of course I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.